And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. His political future was bright by many standards. Now a candidate for Fort Bend County Commissioner who once worked in the White House has been arrested. That candidate, Taral Patel, for Fort Bend County Commissioner Precinct 3, has been charged by Texas Rangers. He made an appearance on the Isaiah Factor back in September, where he claimed he was a target of hate and racism. And those claims may be at the center of his criminal probe now.
It's from a very deeply misguided place of fear that immigrants are coming to take people's jobs or things of that nature. And I try to remind folks is I'm not running against anybody. I'm running for the people, all the people of Precinct 3, whether they like me or not. My goal is to better their lives. But unfortunately, what we hear from a kind of polarized environment is it doesn't matter what my policies are. They're coming after my race, my religion, my nationality, which is American. But, you know, I've been called Indian, Pakistani, so many different things that are not even accurate. But our goal is to respond back with love.
That was Taral Patel on The Factor last year when he claimed he was a victim of racism in the political race for county commissioner. Our sources say his arrest is related to the allegations he made in the interview and in others, where he claimed people were sending him hate messages online and through social media. Our high-level source tells The Factor the Texas Rangers are investigating if those claims of hate and racism were totally made up by Patel, who is still running as Democrat for the seat. He is charged with online impersonation, a felony, and a misdemeanor charge of misrepresentation of identity. So, Charles, when we take a look at the allegations and the criminal charges against Mr. Patel, your thoughts on what this is all about?
Well, I'm hearing some whispers that this is about him allegedly creating fake identities to then make hateful comments towards him so that he can seek media attention. Now, I don't know if this is true, but if it is true, right, this is a very appropriate prosecution. They are filing a misrepresentation of identity, which is a Class A misdemeanor, and an online impersonation charge, which is a third-degree felony, up to 10 years in prison, both found not in the penal code, but in the election code. And it's designed to prevent people from interfering with the outcomes of elections by misinformation.
So when you have an individual who totally makes something up to win an election, they go after you this way, the state rangers.
Well, it can be the Texas Rangers. I mean, there's a number of people that can investigate. It's most appropriately with the Rangers, which, of course, are our most elite investigative. You know, many states have their state version of the FBI, and they call them the Bureau of Investigations. We call them the Texas Rangers here. They're the ones that investigate these type of crimes, and it's important to protect the integrity of our elections. We know Mr. Patel did a media blitz, including on your show, where he talked about the horrors of the racist comments being directed at him by Fort Bend County Republicans. If it's true, that's horrifying, and it should help him. But if they were contrived, if they were make-believe, most importantly, if they were contrived and make-believe by him, and he contrived them merely to help him win an election, well, we can't tolerate that.
And when you make allegations like this, it is disparaging against the other party as well, right?
Right. It's not just disparaging against the other party, but that is the goal.
Or some fictional person out there.
Well, the goal is to make him more attractive to the electorate and to demean his opponent and his opponent's supporters, which is appropriate if it's true. But think about the real context of this. If this is a hoax racism, if he went on your show, sat down and looked you in the eyes, Isaiah, and lied to you, right, and created more racial strife in a country consumed by identity politics right now, that's a horrible disservice. But if he did it with the intent of trying to beat his opponent in an election with lies, falsehoods, while decrying the evils of the Republicans, well, that's just horrible, and it needs to be prosecuted, and I applaud the Rangers for doing such an effective job getting to the truth.
And, of course, he bonded out of jail early this morning. We reached out to Mr. Patel, and his campaign manager have not heard back. Here on